wherever you're watching us from, wherever you're streaming this live from. It's great to have you join me tonight. Um, it's in the time with the enthusiastic tutor and I, and and the stream promises to be a wonderful time. Okay, I think I need to off this light. Let's see. Nah. Sorry, I have cold. I'm kind of dealing with that right now. So tonight's class won't be taking much time. Just in less than an hour we should be done, and hopefully others will join as the class commences. Okay, today we're taking a course a cool principle of economics. This course we're taking today, and we'll be taking all the, I've gone through the past questions I have gone through it, and seen one or two calculations here and there. So today we'll be treating the calculations, very few calculations in the course. So and hopefully others will join as we proceed. And for as many who has joined already, do well to introduce yourself, and as well do well to smash the like button. So I'm just gonna get to my notes. So I believe we can see the board clearly. Okay, pardon me for my cold. Okay, my Miss Mariam, it's great to have you on the stream. How's it been with you? It's been a while I've heard from you anyway. Trust you're good. So now, the very first topic we are looking at, the very first topic we'll be taking for tonight on economics, principle of economics, is from elasticity calculation. Elasticity calculation. Okay. Taken from elasticity. Taken from elasticity. I think I might need to change my marker, or should I switch off the light? Let's see the difference. Okay, I think it's now I think it's dark like this. I think the light should be on. I think what I should just do is to change my marker. I think changing my marker should do. All right, so now the very first thing we are calculating here, we're going to be calculating the percentage change in quantity demanded. Now before we go into that, let me just write this. Eco121. I think I'm even using this one already. Okay, elasticity. So the very first one we're calculating for tonight, or this evening if I may say, we'll be calculating for percentage change in quantity demanded. Percentage change in quantity demanded. Okay, so before we go into the order of things, I'd just like to draw our attention to some quick things, some quick signs that you are permitted to use in economics. What we have here can be rewritten as percentage change, in QD. What we have here is the same thing as what we have here. Now, percentage is what it represents. This percentage, this signifies change, signifies percentage, and this put together is quantity demanded. So moving forward, might not be using this anymore. This is what we'll be using. Percentage change in QD, same thing as percentage change in quantity demanded. And one thing about economics is what makes it a bit interesting and easy compared to mathematics is that you do a little bit. The critical thinking involved in economics is like 40% to 60% compared to that of mathematics, because here in economics you have formulas for everything, so it's just for you to know which is which and you apply the formula. So we have that as that. So now we're solving a question on percentage change in quantity demanded. It will be our very first one. Okay, I think I should write that here. Very first topics. Now let me just put it down here. Topics. So we have percentage change in quantity demanded. So now the very first question we are solving for number one will be, now the formula for percentage change in quantity demanded is change in quantity demanded minus change in the initial quantity demanded multiplied by 100% divided by initial quantity demanded. Now the formula for percentage change in quantity demanded, we have it as change in quantity demanded multiplied by 100% over change in initial, which is QO, quantity demanded. Now it can, okay, let me put it this way. Q1, change in Q1 change in Q1 and change in QO. Now, change in quantity demanded is the quantity that is newly demanded. Now, Q1 equals quantity demanded. That's new quantity demanded. Now, QO is said to be the initial quantity demanded. So when we talk about change in quantity demanded, the formula for change in quantity demanded is said to be change in Q1 divided by change in QO multiplied by 100%. Now, let's have a question. Let's solve a question on that. Okay, let me check the comment section. Okay, Miss Blessing, good evening. Okay, if you are here to introduce yourself, just do well to do that. All right, so we move on. So now to take a question on this, we have now, okay, you're welcome. So we have, let's assume that quantity demanded of chicken increased from 6 kg. Illustration. Now, let's assume that the quantity demanded of chicken QD of chicken, QD of chicken increased from increased from 6 kg, which it was 6 kg. So quantity demanded of chicken increased from 6 kg to 12 kg to 12 kg. Now, quantity demanded of chicken increased from 6 kg to 12 kg. Now, due to the decrease in price from 10 to 7 naira. Now, the quantity demanded of chicken increased from 6 kg to 10 kg. As a result of what? Due to the what? Decrease in price. Decrease in price. So quantity demanded of chicken increased from 6 kg that it used to be before, and it increased to 12 kg by the reason of the decrease in the price. And the price before was 10 naira, so it reduced to 7 naira. Now, how do you calculate for change in quantity demanded? How do you calculate for change in quantity demanded? So now we have, I don't want to erase this question, so let me just solve it. Okay, since we have the formula here, I'm just going to erase this. Change in Q1 excuse me, change in QO multiplied by 100%. So now to solve for percentage change in QD equals, now, okay, Mr. Daniel, it's great to have you join us tonight, but you seem to have come a little bit late. So we have, for that, we will now say percentage change in quantity demanded equals Q1. Q1 is the initial. Q1 is said to be the initial, and the initial kg. Now, Q1, now it says here, QD of the chicken increased from 6 kg to 12 kg. Now, 6 kg used to be the old quantity demanded. Old quantity demanded. That's 6 kg. Now, the new quantity demanded is 12 kg. That is the new quantity demanded. And this happened as a result of decrease in old price. And this is the new price. Now, and the formula says change in Q1. Now, which is the Q1? We say QO is the initial and Q1 is the new quantity demanded. So now, if the formula says change in Q1, and now change in Q1 all over change in QO multiplied by 100%. So we can say now change in Q1, are we all together? Okay, there's supposed to be a minus here. Okay, so it says here change in Q1 minus change in QO over change in QO multiplied by 100%. So we then say our Q1, I might need to, let me just erase this. So now we have our Q1, which is the new quantity demanded, which is 12 kg, 12 minus the initial, and the initial is 6, minus 6 over the same initial. Let's not forget what we are particular about is the quantity demanded. So the initial, which is quantity demanded, is 6 multiplied by 100%. Do you understand it up to this level? Do you understand it up to this level? Okay, check my comment section. Okay. No, sir. Okay. Okay, okay, let's see. Anyone else? Okay, Mr. Daniel, Miss Cordelia. Okay, Miss Blessing. Okay, Miss Blessing, Miss Cordelia, Mr. Daniel. Okay, now I think I might need to restructure this. Let me restructure this so that we can have everything well sorted out. Let me just restructure everything so we can have it clearly sorted out. So we are actually treating percentage change in quantity demanded. Percentage change in quantity demanded is what we are treating. Percentage change in quantity demanded is what we are calculating for. And we say the formula for this is Q1 minus QO over QO multiplied by 100%. Percentage change in quantity demanded. Whenever you see a question given to you, as we'll be treating very soon, the formula for it is Q1. Q1 is said to be the initial, the new quantity demanded. Q1 is the new quantity demanded. Q1, new quantity demanded. And QO is the initial quantity demanded. Do we understand up to this level? Do we comprehend up to this level? Okay, Mr. Kingsley, Edward, it's great to have you join us. Okay, very well. Miss Blessing said yes. Mr. Kingsley, do you understand it up to this level? Mr. Daniel, do you understand it up to this level? Okay, so let me assume we understand it up to this level. So now, since we know what this is and we know what this is, then we can proceed. Now, to solve for this, we are given this question. Example. Now, it says here, okay, Mr. Edward says no. Okay, now, just like as I always say, let's try and come early to class so we can grab everything we are teaching. Now, we have change, percentage change in quantity demanded. When the classes commenced, I made it clear to us that we are going to be treating all calculation parts of economics, and here we are. The very first one we are treating this evening is percentage change in quantity demanded. Percentage change in quantity demanded, and it is said that this is percentage. This stands for change. This sign says change. It means change. And this is quantity demanded. Quantity demanded. And this is percentage. So all these are abbreviations. Percentage change in quantity demanded. And the formula for this is Q1 minus QO divided by QO multiplied by 100%. Now, Q1 is said to be the new quantity demanded. QO is said to be the old quantity demanded, the initial quantity demanded. And QO is the same thing, initial quantity demanded multiplied by 100%. So now, we are going to solve a question and we'll plug it into this formula. Now, it says here, the very first question will be solving for Miss Cordelia. Okay, I believe maybe our network is bad. Maybe that's why she's saying no. Miss Cordelia, at what point do you not understand? So, to further strengthen our understanding, we are going to solve a question together. Now, the question says, QD of a chicken QD of chicken QD of chicken QD of chicken increased from QD of chicken increased from, let me write that with another color of marker, from what? 6 kg. It increased from 6 kg to 12 kg it increased from, it used to be 6 kg before, but now it increased to 12 kg. And this happened as a result in the decrease in what? In price. As a result of the decrease in price, which was, the price was 10 naira before. 10 naira. So it decreased to 7 naira. To 7 naira. Now, let's solve this together. So I'm going to use this spot for the solution. So we have solution. Just trying to manage space. Now, this is our formula. our formula says percentage change in quantity demanded. Let's not forget we are asked to calculate. So find the percentage change in quantity demanded. In quantity demanded. So now, to get the percentage change in quantity demanded, we then apply our formula Q1, and we said Q1 is the new quantity demanded, which happens to be 12. So the new quantity demanded, which is 12, minus the initial. If not for the price that dropped, this question actually applies to Nigerians. Let me not say Nigeria, generally, consumers generally. When the price of an item drops, demand tends to be high. And when the price comes up, demand tends to reduce, vice versa. So now the new quantity demanded is 12 and the old one is 6 divided by the old quantity demanded, the initial quantity demanded, multiplied by 100, multiplied by just 100. So we then say 686 multiplied by 100 over 1. This should give us and we have that for that. I believe we understand up to this extent. Do we understand up to this extent? Do we understand it up to this extent? Trying to get my calculator. Miss Dorcas, I think you are just joining. Miss Dorcas, just joining. You came a bit late. Okay, who else? Is anybody else who does not? How did we get 3? Okay, yeah. I think that's the thing. Now, 12 minus 12 minus 6 gives us 6 over 6 multiplied by 100. That's the thing. Okay, now it's here. This is the 6. Now, the Q1 minus 6. Q1 is 12, the new quantity demanded, and the old quantity demanded is 6 over old quantity demanded, which is 6 multiplied by 100. So we have 12 minus 6 gives us 6 over this 6 multiplied by 100. And what is our answer? I believe it's self-explanatory now. I believe we have our answer as 100. Are we good to go? Do we understand how we arrived at our answer? Okay, let me check my comment section. Okay, Miss Dorcas, Miss Cordelia, are we still there? Mr. Edward, yes, 100, that's the answer. 100 is the answer. 100 is the answer. So do we understand? Can we proceed? Miss Dorcas, are you still there? Miss Cordelia, Mr. Daniel, awesome, awesome. So that's all on quantity demanded. So that's all on quantity demanded. So now I want to, yes, I am here. Okay, okay, awesome. So now, very quickly, I hope we all have our writing materials there. So very quickly, I want to change this. I'm changing this to 8 kg, and I'm changing this to 36 kg. So now, what is our changing percentage change in quantity demanded? So that's a quick one for us to attempt. What is our percentage change in quantity demanded? That is one for us to attempt. Okay, I'm giving us 5 minutes. Students should attempt. Find the percentage change in quantity demanded. Okay, our time starts now. So I'm giving us I'm giving us 3 minutes to give me the answer. What is our answer? Our time counts. Our time is counting down. What's our answer? Is anybody helping us with the answer? Quantity of chicken increased from 8 kg to 36 kg as a result of the decrease in price, 10 naira to 7 naira. Find the change in quantity demanded. Percentage change in quantity demanded. So our answer should be coming forth now. What is our answer? 700. Miss Dorcas. Okay. Mr. Edward. Wow. 350. Okay. We have fast fingers in the house. Fast mathematicians. All right. Mr. Edward. Who else is there? Miss Cordelia. Mr. Kingsley. Okay, Ms. Douglas has given an answer. You have to give your answer. Please give your answer. Our time is counting down. 30 seconds to go. Mr. Edward said 375. Ten seconds to go. Okay. So 5 seconds to go. If you are not sure of your answer, do well to check it now. All right. So let's just solve it together very quickly. So our formula says Q1. What's our new quantity demanded? So this is the old one. So this is the new one. So new one is 36 minus old, which is 8, divided by old multiplied by 100. Mr. Edward said 450. Okay, so we'll know how we all have our answer now. So now 36 minus 8 should give us 36 minus 8 should give us 28. Let me shift my hand a bit. 36 minus 8. 36. What's on my marker? 36 minus 8 over, wow, it looks like I'm using all my markers already. 8 multiplied by 100 equals 36 minus 8 gives 28. 28 divided by 8 multiplied by 100. So we have our answer should be 28 divided by 8 equals 3.5 multiplied by 100. 3.5 multiplied by 100, then we have 350. That's our answer, 350. So let's ask Mr. Yes, Miss Blessing, thank you. So Mr. Edward, please, how did you arrive at 450? Miss Dorcas, how did you arrive at 700? Okay, so thank you for realizing that. Yeah, any which way. Yes, any which way. You can do 28 multiplied by 100. You can do it that way too. It's also correct. That's 2,800. divided by 8, you still have 350. Still the same thing. Yes, yes, you are right. You are still on the same pedestrian. So that is that as that. You can assert it like this, you can assert it like this. So, Miss Dorcas, are we on the same page? Mr. Jolas, it's great to have you join us. You came a bit late, and we really need to move on a very fast pace. Sorry, sir, I don't understand. Wow, we have a long way to go, and it's almost an hour already. That means we might not be able to complete, might not be able to conclude this tutorial today. Okay, but the most important thing is that we are all learning. So we have more than about one, two, three, about three persons who did not get it right. So I'm going to give us another activity on this quantity demanded, and everybody should get it right before we move on. Everybody must get it right before we move on. That is the policy here. So now, to the advantage of Mr. Jolas, who is just joining, I'm going to explain it again, and I'm going to give us another activity. And this time, everybody must get it right. So just listen, pay attention to what I'm about to explain. So now, we are doing the calculation part of Eco121, principle of economics. And the very first thing, the very first topic we are treating is percentage change in quantity demanded. Percentage change in quantity demanded. And I used this abbreviation, which is the same thing as this here. This sign here is a percentage, symbol here signifies change, and QD means quantity demanded. And the formula for percentage change in quantity demanded is Q1. Q1 is new quantity demanded. QO is old or initial quantity demanded. So the formula is Q1 minus QO divided by QO multiplied by 100. So that is the change, that is the formula for change in quantity demanded. And as I said earlier on, economics is pretty easy and straightforward if you know the formula and apply them correctly. You have no issues, believe me. So we have the formula explained. Mr. Jolas, do you understand the explanation of the formula? So to further explain the formula, so we decide to choose to solve a question and plug the formula into it. Now the question says quantity demanded of chicken increased from 8 kg to 36 kg as a result of decrease in price from 10 to 7 naira. Now, so we then say to plug this question into the formula, we have the new quantity demanded as a result of change in price, decrease in price. The new quantity demanded is 36 kg, and the old quantity, this is the old quantity that was demanded before there was a decrease in the price. So now there is a decrease in the price, so the quantity demanded now has increased as a result of the drop in price. So now we say Q1, which is the new quantity demanded, is 36. We bring down this minus sign. The initial quantity that was in demand before the drop in price, which is 8, is brought down here according to the formula. We divide it by QO, which is 8, then we multiply by 100. So when you take away 8 from 36, we have 28 over 8, and you multiply that by 100, then you have 3.5 multiplied by 100, which is 350. And as well, you can multiply 28 directly with 100, it gives you 2800 divided by 8, and you get 350. So now I'm going to give us another class activity, and we can call it a day. We can close this chapter on percentage in quantity demanded. So now I'm going to change this right away. Mr. Julas, I hope you understand. Awesome. Okay, so for everyone, let's solve this together. Now, quantity demanded of chicken increased from 50 kg that it used to be. It increased to 200 kg as a result of decrease in price from 100 naira to 50 naira. So find the change in quantity demanded. It's raining here, and unfortunately I'm unable to, okay, just rain, and unfortunately I'm unable to switch on the generator set. So we might not be staying too long. This class might not be taking too long, because my system might be shutting down soon. So you might want to keep up with the pace, and as well as we are solving this, I'm giving us 5 minutes as well. Let's prepare for our MTH 105 class tonight, happening by 7 p.m. today. I think it should be maybe 7:40. What's the time now? Okay, let me check what the time is. Okay, this is past 6 already. So maybe we'll make it 7:40 or 7:30. We can do the MTH 105 class. We can have the MTH 105 class. And that will be that for that. Okay, so what is our answer for this? 3 minutes to go. Okay, I'm waiting for our answer. Two minutes to go. Okay, awesome. I'm beginning to get some good responses. Okay, Miss Blessing, are you there? Mr. Edward, are you there? Okay, Miss Dorcas, Kingsley. Okay, let's have answers popping in. Okay, I think majority understands it now, and we can move to the next phase. So we have been able to dissect change in quantity demanded. So let's just move to the next phase before we call it a day on Eco121 for today. And hopefully in our next class we'll be able to wrap things up. For as many who are yet to submit their MTH 105 assignment, the one I gave in the previous class, want to do well to submit the assignment so we can as well move on. Now, similar to what we just did, Similar to what we just did, we are going to calculate for change in price. Change, percentage change in price. Number two, percentage change in price. Percentage change in price is the same thing as P1 minus PO over PO multiplied by 100. Same thing as that. Just like the change in quantity demanded. So we have that just like what we did in the case of where we have it says now the question we solved, we said something about the price dropping, the price dropping from 10 naira to 7 naira, where we said the price dropping from 10 naira to 7 naira, which is a question. Example 2, where we agree that there's a change. Let's say QD, percentage change, quantity demanded of chicken increased of chicken increased from 6 kg to 12 kg, increase from 6 kg to 12 kg due to the decrease. Now, due to the decrease in price, from 10 naira to what? To 7 naira. Now, what is the percentage change in price? Now, find the percentage change in price. Now, what we are going to be particular about now is the price, not percentage in price, not percentage in quantity demanded. Now, to get a percentage change in price is the same process. Is the same process, and we have now. It used to be 10 naira before it dropped to 7 naira. So now P1 is 7 minus P1 is the new price now. The old price is 10. All over 10 multiplied by 100. The old price is 10 and the new price is 7. So in this case, we have to know, unlike quantity demanded, it's positive because it's an advantage. But for the price, it's not positive, it's negative because there's a decrease. But in the quantity demanded, there was an increase. So your answer should be minus. Now let's solve this together. Let me adjust this a bit. 7 minus 10 over 10 multiplied by 100 equals, when this is negative 10, positive 7. So we have negative 3 over 10 minus 100. This should be actually okay. I think there's a mix up somewhere. Now it says here the price from 10 naira to 7 naira. Okay, so we have PO is okay. I think there's a mix up in the question. I think there's a mix up on the question. Okay, yeah. So we good? Yeah, we good. According to the formula, this is the formula here. Formula says P1 minus PO my all over PO. Now P1, which happens to be the new price, 10 naira, which is PO, happens to be the old price over 10. So now we have what is our answer when we do. Okay, let's see what we have here. If we multiply this by 100, that should be negative 300. And negative 300 divided by 10, that should be a minus 30. If I'm not mistaken, but let's check it out. Calculator. Okay. All right, so we have our answer as yeah, minus 30. So the percentage change in price is minus 30. So we have that as that. So to wrap it all up for today, I'm just gonna give us an assignment, and we call it today. But I believe we understand up to this level. Do we understand it up to this level? Okay, so in preparation for MT25 class, I will encourage us to get our writing materials ready, as we'll be solving, looking at the topic equations of circles. Hold on. Oh, sorry, Mr. Jelas. I think you can just reverse. I mean, rewind the stream. Sorry, I think I erased it already before I got that. You got minus 3. It's okay, it's we have 7 minus 10 over 10 by 100. So we have minus 3 over 10 multiplied by 100. So we should multiply, this is 10, I beg your pardon. If you multiply this, we have minus 300 divided by 10. That should be minus 30. So Mr. Jolas, you need to cross check. You need to cross check. Okay. So find the percentage change in quantity demanded and in price of the following. One, we have QD of fish. QD of fish increased from 20 kg to 60 kg due to decrease in price from 2 naira, no, from 8 naira to 4 naira. And 2, QD of petrol, okay, QD of gas decreased from, it was 50 kg before, so it decreased to, okay, let me put it, okay, 25 kg. As a result, due to the increase in price, from about, it was about 15 naira before, 15 naira per kg before, then it increased to 100 naira. So you have to find the quantity, the percentage change in quantity demanded, and the percentage change in price of this following. So in our next class, by tomorrow, okay, now there are going to be some changes in the order of things, and the changes will be that tomorrow we'll be having class, as I'll be going to work tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be taking our class. So next tomorrow and the day after, there might be some changes, in the sense that I might not be available for classes. So but tomorrow we're going to be having our class, because I won't be going to work tomorrow, but our class should be later at night, because there's some activities I need to quickly attend to tomorrow, so I won't be going to work. So I should be back as early as possible. So but I'll communicate to us as from what? Okay. From 50 naira to 100 naira. From 50 naira to 100 naira. Okay, now quantity demanded of gas decreased from 50 kg to 25 kg due to the increase in price from 50 kg to 100 kg. And question 1 says quantity demanded of fish increased from 20 kg to 160 kg due to the decrease in price from 8 naira to 4 naira. So we can we should do well to do that, do this in our leisure time, and do well to submit it on the WhatsApp platform. And thank you very much, everyone. So call it a wrap. So tomorrow I'll be communicating the affairs of things to us, but the day after tomorrow, and that should be um, Sunday and Monday, our schedule might be changing a bit. So let's call it a wrap so I can prepare for MT105 class that will be taking place around 7 prompt. So I'll communicate that to us as well too. So thank you very much, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you later this night. Bye bye.